consciousness were thrilled about it, and it's a really violent film. So I'm really concerned when we talk about the evolution of consciousness, the role that film should play in the world and humanity. But then still, people love to watch violent films. People love and are very attracted to violence. So how can we really, what are your thoughts though?
Okay, so here's the questions. The first one, what is consciousness? And I mean, that's a very hard question. Consciousness studies as a field is like 100 years old, give or take. And this is what I'm studying. And obviously, depends who you ask. Each person you ask will have a different answer. The easiest answer I can give you is that you can think of the mind having an unconscious and consciousness. So this is the simplest one. You can think of, instead of a personal consciousness, more of a collective one. So it would be like the collective consciousness, something like that. So that would be the simpler one, just what we are aware of, that part. Does that satisfy you? Because I don't want to get too technical, because neuroscience will have something else to say. It will say it's brain.
But because the boss of collective consciousness is higher and higher lately, so I wonder how people understand collective consciousness. And
yeah, the evolution of consciousness means that we have an appreciation of complexity over time. And this is like the example that I showed, like how films were, not that they were less complex in terms of content, but in terms of structure. They were structured in a straightforward way. So it has to do with logic and linearity. But over time, as they became more non-linear and challenging, we were able to change and accommodate to that. That's the evolutionary aspect regarding consciousness. Regarding the second question, I think I would go back to the catharsis issue. I'm not against violence because violence exists in the world. So if you show violence for what it is, that's fine. The problem is like when you use violence to sell your movie or sex or any of these things. So objectification, and so that's the part that I go back to what Aristotle said, that it's sentimentality. So it's inferior art. If it's using that to sell the movie, it's inferior art. But if it's using violence because it's part of life, and it's showing the human condition, and it's painful, but it's real, it's there. That's fine, because violence does exist. I wouldn't be like, if you don't show violence at all, it might be naive almost.
This is really just a comment, but we have two grandchildren who are twins and they're autistic, and one of their favorite activities is to take videos with the telephone, with a smartphone, and of their playing with their little animals or little dolls. And they make some fascinating movies. They put them up on, they have Apple, and they cut them and edit them, and then they send them to their mom or their dad or their friends. They're totally on Facebook. They're 10 years old. So, just to think about that, I don't think that would ever have happened in years past. And they're so expressive because of the technology. I just think that's really mind-boggling to me, to see that and to see their transformation. And, I guess that just says there's a lot of hope that could be a lot of transformation that goes on if more people engaged in that type of activity.
Yeah, it's self-empowering, right?
Yeah.
I'd like to see those videos if they're online.
I'll have to ask where that. Most of them are on the telephone going to the parents and places.
That's so sweet. Thanks for sharing that.
Yes.
Awesome.
It just kind of it's tended to seem like it was part of what you were saying.
Supports.
Yes.
At the next conference in Miami Beach, you'll be presenting the same material except for presentation mechanics. When we walk in, will be visual, hearing, feeling, and smelling.
Well, 10 minutes is a short time.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
I like that editing while the film is going on. That's really neat. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.